this lady named Catherine Green McCrae, in her book Darkness is My Only Companion, describes her tortured journey through 10 years of extreme depression and bipolar disorder, and how gathering with God's church helped her. It is so important to worship in community, to ask your brothers and sisters in Christ to pray for you. Sometimes you literally cannot make it on your own, and you need to borrow from the faith of those around you. Companionship in the Lord Jesus is powerful. Never forget that. You know, when we look at Hebrews 10:25, and it says, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, it explains that the reason that you do not forsake the assembling of yourselves is because your attendance and your presence around God's people edifies them, picks them up. Do you know how much better I would have felt today if there had been 50 people in this congregation instead of 20?
Amen.
Do you know how much better you all would have felt if there were 50 people in this congregation today instead of 20? Think of the love that you receive one from another and each of us together. And think about multiplying that times 2.5. What a great thing it is to get together with God's people and rejoice and support and help one another. And people neglect it today. Just like I said at the beginning about these numbers. 43 people said, I'm sorry, or 43 people put a little sad face or something on my post about my sister-in-law dying, and 17 people made a comment. And 83 people put a little frown on my thing about my dog. And 77 made comment. And I appreciate each and every one. But people don't have consideration for other people anymore. My Aunt Laura, who all of you know, she's here on Song Nights. She is full of more love than just about anybody else. She's like my Aunt Patsy of the Myers side of the family. She loves people. And she sees the need to serve people. And when she knows somebody's hurting, it hurts her. And she cries. And she wants to support him however she can. She doesn't understand that not everybody has that kind of feeling. Not everybody does that same type of thing. And I told her it's because we live in a world that is selfish today. We live in a world that when they woke up this morning, instead of saying, well, it's Sunday, I better go worship God with my brothers and sisters, they said, I'm just going to stay here in bed, or I'm going to sit here in front of this TV, or I'm going to go out and enjoy myself doing what I want to do. I got to tell you this morning, people today got to quit doing what they want to do and start doing what God wants them to do.
Amen.
I am so tired of people. I grow tired and weary of trying to serve people that don't want to be served. It's every week. I mean, how many times do you prepare a meal for 100 people and you serve 10 to 20 and then throw the rest out? How many times do you do that before you just get to the point where you don't want to fix dinner anymore? You want to break a preacher? I never understood Ed Wills when he said, every time you miss church, it's a vote to close it. Just never made sense to me until I became a pastor. And when I walked in this morning and see this great hole here and back in the back and see these great holes here in this church, and I walked in and I said, there's another vote. There's another vote to say I ain't going to go to church anymore and might as well close the dadgum doors. But people don't care. You tear the preacher's heart out. They don't care. People don't care about anybody else today but themselves. When 20 people show up in this beautiful building to hear sermons and songs that people have prepared and lessons for Sunday school donuts for breakfast. People don't care. Why don't we care? Because we don't have God's love in us. I mean, this is the most faithful, central nucleus of a church that you'll ever find anywhere. I've never seen a church where, honestly, Sunday morning is the lowest attended service of the week. Maybe if we started having a big breakfast and I fixed biscuits and sausage gravy and ham and eggs, and maybe people would come. You all that are here are the pillar that holds me up. The problem is, there's just one pillar of a big house. And it teeters. It teeters. And I can't help it. Quote Ed Wills again, quoting the Bible. If the people have no vision, they perish. Churches today are perishing. I've told you all. I mean, look around you. Look around you. In 20 years, how big is this church going to be? Won't be here. It's not going to magically grow. God's not going to go out and touch people and tell them you better go to that church, because God chose you to do that. If He hadn't chosen you to do that, then He'd have taken you home the minute you got saved. God chose you to do that. I bring forth the best that I can bring. Jamie brings forth the best that he can bring. Why? Why feed you big steak dinners with mashed potatoes and gravy, salads, broccoli, with lots of buttermilk? Why? When we might as well just feed cereal and let y'all just be content with us making just the least of effort that we have. I don't want to do that. But boy, this old Adamic nature inside of me says, just do it. It just says, just do it.